I just got a new car. Um, so the circumstances were interesting. I finally got my tax refund, and I was like, oh, let's go. I can go to a dealership and get finance for the rest. And I go, and there's like some kerfluffle. I was like trying to buy something that was worth $8,000. And I had 5,000 to put down, but they didn't want to finance me for only 3. So they were like, well, you could put 2,000 down and we'll finance you for, uh, the remainder. And I was like, I really don't want to do that, but if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. And then they denied my family financing. So I'm like, well, apparently having good credit is not just all of it. And apparently also I have some overdue library books that were overdue like a couple years ago, and I completely forgot about them. Apparently they were sent to collections, and now that's like a count against my credit, so I can't actually get financed because of those damn overdue library books. But anyway, so I was sitting there thinking that I probably wouldn't be able to get a car this week, or especially not yesterday. But my boyfriend was like, wait, let's just, check Craigslist and see what we can find. And I was like, not high hopes. We found this car. The owner of this car died last week. Literally last week. It was a little old lady. She seems like a really sweet lady, to be honest. And her husband was a mechanic. He's an old NASCAR mechanic, if you believe that. So this car was driven by a little old lady with a mechanic husband, so it's been extremely well taken care of, driven, very well and gently, and it's huge. There is so much trunk space. It's crazy. I really like this car. I'm shocked. Anyway, I got it out the door for $3,700. And it was originally listed for $3,850, but the guy was like, he just wanted to get rid of it. I think even so. The crazy thing is that like there's all this stuff in the back, like water bottles and shit from the old lady. He didn't go through it at all. And he said, whatever's in there is yours. I don't care. I don't want it. I think it may have been too much of an emotional toll for him to go through and pull out. There's like 3 different pairs of sunglasses. There's even a handicap placard that was still in here that obviously I can't use because that would be illegal to actually use it and fraud. But like, dude, for $3,700, this is so nice. And he gave me a little bit of a discount because the registration is due in like a week and a half. So I'm gonna have to pay that pretty much right away. But like, yeah, those air fresheners up there on the vent, those were from her. It still smelled like old lady when I got in here. There's like nose prints on the window from the dogs and there's dog hair all over the back, but I love it. I love it so much. And I feel really grateful. Like, there's a weird sort of feeling that I have right now that I'm dealing with, where I'm really grateful that I was able to get this car for as cheap as I did. And it's almost 20 years old. It's a 2007, but despite being almost 20 years old, it's really well taken care of and is a good car. And it's one of those that's reliable. It'll last me till like at least 300,000 miles as long as I treat it right and keep up with the maintenance. But I'm like, somebody had to die for me to get this car, and I'm still processing that a little bit. I feel like she really liked to go to the river and stuff like that with the car and take it like outdoorsy spaces, and I kind of want to honor her memory a bit by doing that. So I am oh, you can barely tell, but I'm at the marsh right now. Oh, you know what else was really funny? My daughter was sitting here in the back seat and she found like a receipt for she found a receipt for a dispensary. A little old lady was smoking weed in here. And we even found a joint in the back here in like one of the pockets that was just sitting here that was completely forgotten about. So that's the car I got. It's dirty. I'm gonna have to vacuum it a bit, but like that's okay. I'm super stoked. I'm super excited, and I still can't believe my luck. Just insane luck. I didn't think I would get this fortunate. Truly, truly. So I'm really, really excited. There will be no video tonight because my schedule has been shifted around a little bit. My coworker had a baby, so we're all like kind of scrambling to cover his shifts. And in order for me to work his shift, I can't work at night. And so I had yesterday off, but then in return, I have to work Saturday. And then today, I have to work during the daytime on the day shift. So I'll be doing that. Hopefully, he's doing all right with the new baby. And yeah, I've never owned a car that this nice. Like for 2007, imagine if I was in 2007 right now. I would be like freaking out about all the features and stuff. Because my first car I got in 2008, but it was a 94. So I've literally never owned anything this new, other than, I mean, I had a Kia back in 2013 that was repoed, but that's not gonna happen here. And this car is nicer than that Kia that I had, and it was a 2012 model. So this is still nicer than that. I'm pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. With death comes new life, and I intend to give this car some new life and honor the little old lady that was driving it. I think her husband just really wanted the car to go to somebody who would drive it and not like take it apart and part it out and resell it and all of that. So I'm actually going to enjoy this. It's got some capabilities that I've never had in a car before. It's got pretty decent tires. It can go off-roading, which I've never done before. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm excited, and I will see you all at some point in the next week. I think my next night shift is Wednesday, so I'll see you guys Wednesday night. All right, have a lovely day. Bye.